confused. As Black Americans, are we in someone else's country taking opportunities that were not created by our ancestors and our generations? Are we? Because I'm confused. Right? These immigrants seem not to understand that Black Americans are having a political, legislative, and judicial conversation. Right? Legislatively, judicially, legally, we are not the same. You know what I mean? You have a country of origin, we have a country of origin. Those two origins and origin stories are completely separate. Right? When we're talking about doing your genealogy, we're telling and encouraging and invoking our people to declare and establish their estate. Before you can reclassify someone or proselytize them into believing that they're African or of African descent, we are encouraging our people to go back and do your due diligence and not just to listen at conjecture or indoctrination. Your genealogy will establish your history. It will establish your story, not someone's version or perverted version of it, right? Not somebody's hope that you find an African or find that you're African. No, you can actually do your due diligence. You can do your archival studies, that's your genealogy. And you can establish your truth, not someone else's. It seems to be that Africans and melanated people outside of the United States of America need Black Americans to be them. Right? When I talk about we are carrying people, just look. Nobody's constitutions were amended to include all racial groups, all ethnic groups, except for Black Americans. Our own government and some of our Black American so-called leaders, the ones that established the NAACP, the Democratic National Select Committee, and organizations just like that, sold us out. They sold us the fuck out. So in Africa, no matter what country you look up, look at their constitution. They're protecting their sovereignty, their indigeneity, they're protecting it. Legislatively, judicially, politically, they're protecting it. Black Americans, we need to do the same thing. We need to be working on a bill. So no matter what state you're in, I need you to get with your city council. And I need you to ask the questions, how do we get started presenting a bill to the state, to the local government, and the federal government? How do we protect our heritage as Black Americans? How do we enshrine and protect our civil rights? How can we repeal the language of the 1960s Civil Rights Bill back to the language of the 1866 bill? That's what we need to be doing, right? When we tell you to do your genealogy, we are telling you to declare and establish your estate. This is business talk. I don't give a fuck who takes it personal, right? Acknowledging and respecting our bloodlines is very important, okay? How the fuck can you respect the fact that there are different tribes of people all across Africa, all across goddamn Australia, right, in the ring of fire, but when it comes to the United States of America, all these black people had to come from Africa? You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be goddamn kidding me. So what about the Batek? What about the Aetas? What about the Semang, the Lano? What about those goddamn civilizations that are sitting around the ring of fire that never, ever, ever did anything emblematic of a fucking African? Do you understand what I'm saying, family? This shit is crazy. So we need to get political. We need to get legislative. We need to get judicial, right? About protecting holidays from commodification, right? We need to make sure that it's heritage observance. Heritage observance, right? And we need to make sure that Black American history are taught by Black Americans, no Africans, no Caribbeans that want to pervert or revise our goddamn history. Period, point blank. We are our own advocates. We are our best advocates. We don't need anybody from the outside in trying to make impacts on anything that belongs to black Americans. Do you get it, family? This is political talk. Fuck all the social shit. You can like whoever you want to like. I don't give a fuck about that. Nobody is telling you not to like Africans. This ain't about liking somebody and not. No, this is about protecting our ethnic group. Period, point blank. That's all it's about. It's about protecting our ethnic group. They thought it's so important to protect theirs. We're going to protect ours. None of their constitutions, none of their regulations, none of their goddamn policies include all racial categories and all ethnic groups. None of them. We're the only ones that are being exploited like that. It's time to get protected.